Welcome back, Gold Diggers. I took a day off yesterday from gaming, especially then Gold Rush or Machinki. I bought another game, which I'm probably gonna do a review, because it's a game with some zeros and tens on the score charts. But welcome back to Gold Rush. I'm a little bit excited. We're gonna have a clean out. From what I recall, this is day 7. As you can see, we're pretty close to filling up the mats, and again, the buckets tend to go at 110, 20, between those values. That's pretty nice. On the other claim, maybe it was because of updates, or just the updates might have changed how the pay dirt and the gold is handled. But since I got here, it always seems to be like 120, while on the other claim you could have like only 90% filling on the buckets, while the mats were filled. And also the return does seem to be a little bit better. So our schedule, 50 days, 100 ounces, is still going, and I think we're probably gonna get it. So I'm gonna start off this episode and day with a cleanup. It is not actually day 140. I noticed the bug where if you work through the night, the days don't roll over. I was a little bit confused because things were like seemingly going very well if I was counting on the days in the upper right hand corner. But then I realized like this I did like 3 cleanouts in one day. And then I was getting a 4th one, and based on the day in the top right, I'm like, that's not possible. So I reviewed a little bit of the videos, and I saw indeed that the day didn't roll. So hopefully they get that fixed. At the same time, I'll have to keep track of the days myself. Clean out. Yeah, let's go clean out those buckets and mats. Of course, it forgets my preferred angle, so if it ever sees this, please save the camera in between game loads. Just checking, so 66 and 46, but wait, this can also be 66 and 46, or does it change? No. Okay. Can we see it on the volume? No, that would be the 66 and the 46, okay. That can go up here. I'm confusing myself. All these buckets. That's gonna be the full bucket that we take with us. This one's gonna stay here. Whee. Diff lock check. That was good. Wouldn't be able to climb this pretty steep hill. Oh, I did forget something. I didn't put the lights on. I hope you guys were able to see all of that. I'll put the lights on this time. Those as well. Let's see. Holy smokes, that's bright. That can go in the truck. This is for the magnetite. Oh, we still have to get the magnetite trail as well. Yeah, that's something. As you saw in the previous episode, I don't like driving around, especially with the current state of the game, where you can lose your truck and spend like a lot of time. Oh, that's still on. Just making sure. Electric pumps, please. That's the juice from the mats. 162 something. Need 2 empty ones for later on. Nope, that's good. Oh, come on, it has water. Yeah, 60, okay. 10% is gonna be the fill rate. I could chuck it in the same bucket. That was 46, so that's gonna be 2% that we might lose. I'm not gonna do it. Let's see. 40, I could have put it in the same bucket. Okay, 164, that's a 40% bucket. Starting back on. Well, 165 was closer to 165. That's 8. Huh. That's rather disappointing. I hope this one has like a million in it. $165 to $185. That is the expected values. It is 20 per cleanout. Damn, I thought I was going to be able to run ahead of the schedule, but if we're only adding 20, it's going to be just on schedule. But I'm working through the night to catch up with that. Let's shut that down. We did get the buckets underneath. We still have the water flowing. That's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to digging now. I think I like the second most after cleanup. I'll do a little drive around in the bulldozer. Should I make it day as well? If I make it day, it's gonna be day 8. Yeah, we can do that. We're already in day 8. Oh, yeah. Yet again, turn off your machines when you go to bed, because it's using up all your fuel. Just to avoid bugs, turning it off, back on. Ah, brand new day. Back to digging. Oh, this one was still running. See the smoke coming out of it? How's my fuel on that? Oh my, I filled it up, and now it's only halfway. Ah, that's a lot of fuel. I really gotta not do that. So yes, I'm an infidel. I played another game. There. That's gone. Whee! Oh, these little spots. I don't know, man. I don't know. Should I just see if I could drive a bulldozer all the way through this section, or no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna dig it off. But whoa, yeah, there you go. That's the wrong button. That's what you get for doing that. Extra work. I'm gonna be all OCD about it. Don't know if they fixed that. Yeah. Because before the dirt would just like disappear. You would have a little ditch there. And it would never go away unless you took a chunk of sand from the wall here. Let me do that. That's better. The elevator. No, it's a bit cheaty. But I gotta figure some way out to climb these walls then. Do I still have it in my fingers? No. Okay. Oh. This one's more a test for the timing of getting a cleaner in a day. We've been running a bit erratic timings on the previous cleanouts, but that was to catch up with all of the little accidents we had. I'm going to turn on the machines immediately. Normally I would do it on the second loop, but then I have to wait here. I'm not going to do that. 74. We gotta start from duplex, trommel, shaker, all that good stuff. Are we good? Yeah, we've got the water check. The buckets are underneath there, and the mats are in place. So. First gold of the day. That's pretty cool. While you're flying up, you can even jump and like I'm doing that. I'm doing the jump motion. Yeah. Game physics. Must be a nightmare to simulate all this, to make programs to simulate all this. Real world is so complex. Wonder if one day they would be able to simulate it, like in in absolute detail. That's I did some bug reports. I was reading through some of the other bugs, or well, not bugs. I did a bug report, but I was reading through some of the ideas people had that this game should have. There's a lot of people that want the front loader to be improved in power and. I think it's okay. A lot of people will hate me for saying that, but I think it's okay. I mean, if you're grabbing like a big bucket of dirt and then you're gonna go uphill, and I mean really uphill, these things are freaking 40, 45, maybe sometimes 60-degree angles, and then people expect a vehicle, no matter what type of vehicle even, to go up that hill like piece of cake. Maybe compared to what the dump truck can do, yes, there's a difference there. I do see that. Maybe just a little bit more power, yeah, that's doable, but would rather have them make other equipment, you know, like more modern equipment. Like I said before, this is all like second-hand material. It's very old. It looks to me to be very old equipment. Then you buy that from the shop. It's pretty nice on Farm Sim. I might start playing that one again as well. On Farming Simulator, you have the dirt. Machines will start to look, well, it's mostly old dirt. It will like show, I think, rust and like being used and getting older. But once you wash them, you can drive them through a car wash over the a Karcher, you know, the high pressure things. You can just like clean them up and then they look brand new. So there's something to say about every system, probably. Imagine if they would combine it all, these games. Have both the aspects of car mechanic simulator in here, and then same mechanics as in the farming sim, where you can clean cars, but then at the same time have two layers of textures for it. One being related to damage and getting used up and scratched and all of that. And then another layer would be just dirt and I wouldn't mind such a game. Actually, I would really like such a game where you combine all, yeah, quite a lot of all the aspects of the different games. Maybe get these teams together. So get the teams from CMS and Farming Sim, CMS being Car Mechanic Simulator, and Farming Sim, and the guys from this one all together, like the absolute awesome game. With and at that point, you don't have to make it all seamless as well. Well, that's not gonna. Don't think you will be able. You will be able to do that anyways. In let's say in the first stages of such a games that have like everything in it. Well, everything, like 90% more possibilities. Yeah. What really can get, well, the loading, yeah, that's what I was talking about, loading screens and things like that. I mean, and it doesn't need to be seamless at that point. If you're going into a garage, you can have like a loading time. I wouldn't mind that. Especially in this game. And if you then have it multiplayer, oh my god, that would be such a nice thing to have. That's actually what they're trying to do with Star Citizen, I guess. Let's get a game of everything. And they're pretty close to getting. Well, yeah, okay, the budget, I know. How in the hell did it get to manage 153 million? And that's talking about the crowdfunding. They actually have unlimited amounts of money to pay everyone and everybody, and since it's crowdfunding, they can use that for the development of the game, but then the pure gains they are getting from the what's it called? The revenue that they're getting from selling ships and stuff like that. Oh my god, that is a lot. If you see these big packages that you can buy, it just blows my mind that people can put out that much money for a virtual spaceship. They could have a real spaceship if there were 10 people putting their money together that they put into Star Citizen. But yeah, that's one of those games of almost everything. I don't know how much it differs from a development of a simulation game like Gold Rush, CMS. Farming Sim. There's like a crew working on on some sort of Second Life game. Well, it's maybe a poor comparison. They're working on a game that has like a lot of the social interactions, possibilities for working in the game and making money in the game and building new stuff in the game. But those then again they don't seem appealing to me in terms of graphics quality and alike. It's also something that has a bit of everything in it related to that setting then. Don't think you will be able to go gold digging, for example, in that game. Why am I talking about all of that? There's a title that I'm anticipating. I'm waiting for two particular games to come out. It's gonna be next year. I have no idea on the exact release date, because you know how it goes these days. It's State of Decay 2. I enormously enjoyed the possibilities of that game, and the other one is a game that I started. It's a series of games that I started playing from the second version of it. It's XX4 Foundations. A lot of people have been waiting for that a long time. State of Decay and X4 Foundations. Those are the two games that I'm really looking forward to. I have no idea about other games. There's so many of them. But those are the ones that I'm definitely gonna put down on YouTube. Those, yeah. I might do another run through. Well, last month, no, it must be 3 months. 3 months ago, I started playing one of the X games again. One of the older ones that I had. X3 Albion Prelude, I think it was. Gotta be careful here, I don't put this truck on my head. The crane. I'm gonna ask you guys, what should I do with this little piece of plot here that or this one? Should I dig that out with a front loader crane, or just like see if we can bulldoze it away? It's just to make it flat. I'm not really interested in the gold in there. Now I just have to be a little bit more careful. I don't know if I'm standing here backwards or front view, so. Ah, yeah, okay. Since we can drive along, I'm gonna keep digging towards the house there. Oh, like that, please. Yeah, I'm really watching forward to next year's gaming releases. There's going to be a lot more than the two I mentioned, but those are the ones that I really look forward to. Thing they absolutely need in this game, in these types of games, these simulation games. Even Car Mechanic Simulator doesn't have it. You magically receive a garage. It just comes out of thin air. It looks like shit, I think. You're getting a new garage and there's like, I know it's all simulated, but still. You get like a garage that has a lot of dirt on the floor and is like one where I wouldn't actually get my car serviced. That's a way of managing running costs and everything that's related to administration. I think it's absolutely bonkers that, yeah, it seems to me it's like SJW games. It's like you have everything and still not be happy about it, but I mean, how would you expect somebody to have like a garage? It doesn't cost you any trouble at all. There's no aspect of, well, real life aspects in that regard in the game. It's maybe what they want. Maybe that's what makes them happy. But the level of reward is pretty low. So you service 2-3 cars and you get a garage and an extension for free. It's pretty much the same here. You get these claims for peanuts. But I think it's this is to make it playable. This was a small game. It's in no means. It's also the first game in of this type. I mean, there's no other gold digging simulation game. While for Car Mechanic Simulator, there's been other games. There's a 2015 version, I think, of it. That's overloaded. I'm gonna have more bumps. Come on. Good. Drove a little bit backwards and then moved the bucket around a bit. G times 5, that's 40 minutes in already. And it's midday. Are we halfway on the mats? I don't think so. Quick look. Only... Nah, take a third then. Not even. But yeah, maybe I've been doing more talking than actual digging. I'll shut up now. I'm gonna save it for my rant video on that other game that I bought. Probably wasting too much time in this dozer. I'm gonna put it away. Come on. Oh, there we go. Now we can start moving a lot in one go. In one go, it's before I use the bulldozer again. We just have to park the truck here, and then we can drive backwards while we're digging it out. No. I really parked it too close. Oh, it should solve it. Yeah. I think we can, once we've done removing the top here, we can use that part as a ramp down. Because you see the bedrock going down here. It can be pretty useful. If we get there, I'm not thinking that we're gonna need that much soil dug out. Dirt. Oh. Oh. In case you're wondering, I don't need that reference sheet for my controls. It's I have a quick button to mute, well, a shortcut key to mute the microphone. And whenever I press it, it's Control S. Whenever I press that, for some reason, it also pops up the reference sheet. Quickly run you down through the configuration that I use for keyboard and mouse. So I got a mouse with 4 buttons. This is moving. This is the 2 buttons on the side of the mouse, and then this is for the bucket. That's the regular left and right mouse buttons. Left is closing it, right is opening it. And then just the annoying part, which is the 5th button, that's for opening that that lid. That's on my keyboard, R and F. I wish I could remove that. I've really never used it. Sorry about that. Also, the day's not rolling bug. Maybe I just have to sleep every day. gonna be very confusing with those days. No, I'm not sure if it's day 8 or 7. Real, well, not real time, but you know what I mean. I should go fixing it. That's what I think. I'm getting close to an hour. It'll be 3 o'clock in the game. When we go back down, we'll have another quick look at the miners, mods and the buckets. No. Whoa. Don't break down now. I've seen people dig with a front loader to fill up the hopper. I think I might give it a try as well, though I don't like him. But it might be faster to mine out like the parts that are close to it. Like this one here. We might just do that with the front loader. I think I'm gonna try that and see if I can catch up with the day. It's probably also gonna be related to my skill then, but we can figure out if we can, if it's a solution for the other part that I don't know what to do with. If I should dig it out, I preferably I would like to go deep. Maybe when we remove that part, I'm gonna go deep. I'm gonna try to cut a trench in it, see if that's gonna get us more gold. Although it's a very nice, it's a very nice flat area here. If you just drive straight, maybe I don't have to remove that. But the trench, yeah, that would be something, you know. Just check deep. See if you can get gold from deep. No, not like that. Ooh. Derp. Come on. Get good. Yeah, I can use that. Oh yes, I think I'm gonna try it like that. Once this part is gone, we're gonna make a trench here going down. We can still drive in that. I also wonder if there are systems like ground penetrating radars that can detect changes in the composition of the soil here. Let's say the soil is pretty consistent throughout the whole area, and then if they do ground penetration testing with those radars, they might be able to see if there's like a higher density of gold in a certain area. It's not going to tell you how much percent there is and stuff like that, but just telling you if that it's better to dig there than where I'm at now. So we are an hour in. Gonna make another video today directly after this one, so I'll see you guys in a bit.